Well, happy Halloween, everyone. Okay, so this time of year, everyone's out watching their favorite scary movie. um, but listen, today I want to talk to you about what you should really be scared about. All right, so let's get started. This is the Hey Ed YouTube channel, and I am your host, moderator, and all around nice guy, Edward Anderson. All right, so let's talk about the global liquidity crisis. Now, you really need to understand that the global treasury market, particularly US treasuries, is the gas upon which every economy runs, right? And the US treasury market is the biggest one, of course. But a lot of sovereign debt out there is in real trouble. And we saw the first real sign of this, a blatant sign, about a month ago with Japan when their currency collapsed and the government had to step in to defend their currency. And the way they did that was by selling US treasuries. Now, we're in the habit in the United States of having people buy treasuries, right? People don't usually sell them. Well, Japan had to. They sold about $50 billion worth of their US treasuries in order to prop up their currency. So Japan is on very thin ice, all right? They are robbing Peter to pay Paul. And it's not just them, because literally the following week, okay, we had that crisis in England where the pension system almost went under because of their bond market. In fact, the British pound went down to an all-time low to 1.03 pounds per US dollar. And so what happened again? Well, the Bank of England had to come in and they had to support their currency by buying bonds. So we're having like a cascading effect, like a domino effect out there going on in the world where people are having to sell treasuries, whether it's their own or whether it's from their portfolio of U.S. treasuries in order to prop up their markets. That's not a good sign. Now, rumors have it that China is coming up next. All right. So one by one, these big countries are having to take extreme financial measures in order to shore up, in order to support their currencies and their financial system. I want to read you a little piece here from a article that was out recently. If the U.S. Treasury market dries up, it may signal a Hindenburg moment that spills over into derivatives and the financial system. Reuters reports that on Monday, Bank of America warned rising illiquidity in the $14.8 trillion U.S. Treasury market could spill over into other financial markets. It goes on to say that analysts at Bank of America are worried about the state of U.S. Treasury market. In our view, declining liquidity and resiliency of the Treasury market arguably poses one of the greatest threats to global financial stability today, potentially worse than the housing bubble of 2004 to 2007. Now, I bring this up. I want to do a special video on this because it's not covered by mainstream media. You'll never hear this on the big brand name mainstream media channels. So I want to make sure that you're aware of it, and I want you to know that this could create a really big problem. And I promise you that when the big event comes and we get that first big brand name bank go under, or that first big fiat currency goes to zero, it evaporates, that's when this is all going to come out. But it's not going to be new news to people of my channel. You guys are armed. You guys are educated. You guys know what's going on because we talk about these events all the time. So please make sure you stay tuned to the channel as these events unfold. So what does this mean to you and what can you do about it? Well, it means that your fiat currencies are not safe. Okay, whether you're in the US or England or anywhere else in the world, your fiat currencies are at risk. So what can you do? All right, well, the first thing you should be doing is you should be trying to extract yourself from the traditional financial system as much as you can. I'm talking about your bank. Start getting your money out of your bank. Next, you got to get some gold and silver. Start acquiring some gold and silver. I got a great program for that called 7K Metals that I'm in, and I've done videos on that, and I'll have information on that in the description below. And the third thing you can do is start establishing streams of passive recurring income, because with inflation running right now in the US is running, well, they say it's around 8%, but we all know it's really around 20%, all right? So you have to start acquiring streams of passive recurring income to offset that inflation. I forget having extra money. It's always nice to have extra money, but just to overcome the effects of inflation, you need to establish streams of passive recurring income. And now at the Hey Ed Group, we have a nice little WhatsApp group with wonderful people, and we would love to have you join where we talk about ideas like this, and we can help you out. So again, look in the description below for my contact information. Shoot me an email. I'll send you a link for the WhatsApp group, and we would love to have you join. Please give me a like. Please share the video if you don't mind, and give me a comment. Let me know if there's any other topic you would like me to cover. So happy Halloween, and Edward Anderson signing out.
Copy that.